Okay, I think that's all working. Hey guys! I guess we're going to be doing some reaction stuff. Though this first part's going to be me trying to figure out if this is all working properly. So I'm glad that you guys are here, so you can at least let me know if the volume of the video is an issue, because I remember last time when we did the Nintendo Direct, the volume was way too loud. So I'm going to quickly make this full screen at the very least. Right now it's not. There we go. So I don't know. We'll listen to the first few seconds, and if it's too loud, just let me know. But I think I got it right. Question mark. That's kind of something we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, this is a bit of a later time, so let's see how it sounds. It's kind of loud on my end, so I just want to know what you guys think, how loud it is on your end. Compared to me, I guess. Happy Pokemon Day? Yes, happy Pokemon Day to you. It's okay? Okay, that's good, that's good. Alright. So I might just put the volume down on my actual headphones a little bit. And that shouldn't affect the actual thing, I don't think. Just make a little bit thing. But yeah, Pokemon Day actually was yesterday for us Aussies over here. I did get a really cool thing when I went to go to EB Games to pick up Monster Hunter Wilds, because that just came out today. I got a exclusive Eevee card for my membership card, because they have those. So it's super cool. Anyways, I think that's enough waffling on. Let's get straight into it, shall we? So, I know anything. I've done my best to avoid spoilers, so let's see if things will go that way.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day.
Happy Pokemon Day.
This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon
It's like 29
series.
years or something.
It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokemon, and we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around the world.
With all those games behind him.
It's now possible to enjoy Pokemon.
I know I'm going to pause really quickly just because I can. I actually realized I have the cursor turned off on here. Capture cursor so you guys can see my cursor. Maybe? I don't know. Oh well, I'll leave it off then if it doesn't look like it's changed. But yeah, if you look just next to his right, you can see like the Pokewalker Heart Gold. It's so cool. I'll be 34 in April. Dang. Everybody old.
Each day.
That's what all these directs are. It's just letting you know how old you are.
We hope to keep bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokemon.
So try not to fling people too much, because I won't be able to fix them up.
All the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles.
Oh yes,
Please
finally,
enjoy
ZA,
the presentation.
ZA news, hopefully. I assume so. I mean, we haven't had anything ZA related for a while.
It's the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge.
Hey!
Taking place at the Pokemon Resort on a tropical island, the story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokemon guests. Its charm lies in the warm visuals that can be achieved only through stop-motion
It is
animation.
a really cute
And new
one.
episodes of Pokemon
Yes,
Concierge
let's
are
go!
in
New
production.
episodes.
They are slated for release in September 2025.
I'm
What sort of
so
Pokemon
glad.
will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests next?
Yeah, this series was just like, hey, let's just release 4 episodes and do nothing for a while. But yeah, it's stop motion and they use like, you can see fabric-based stuff. It is really cute, like the 4 episodes that were posted. I think it was on Netflix. I believe you can actually watch some of the episodes now for a limited time only if you haven't seen them. Honestly, give them a check out because they are very cute. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's really sweet, and it's an interesting like little project to say the very least. I mean, look how cute Shinx is. It's so fluffy.
A first look at a few of the Pokemon they will meet in this motion test footage. Just look at the personality and how they move.
Hey, Arcanine's gonna be there.
But there's more. For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokemon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
Go watch it. Pikachu.
Hello,
I
everyone.
like
I'm
that
Utsunomiya
screen change.
from the
It's
Pokemon
great.
Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Will it be mobile games? I feel like it's the mobile games.
In Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and March 2nd. This event can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available. During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid battles and elsewhere.
Too bad I have no
trainers will
friends.
soon have a
I can do
chance to
raid battles
encounter
nearby.
Victini and Shiny Meloetta.
Look at this. Also crazy, isn't it? Shiny Meloetta is now in Go. Like, after they finally added it to home, they're like, I guess we could add Meloetta here too. Can you believe it? Like, within, like, several months, Meloetta, who's been, like, totally shiny locked, is now a thing. It was wild. Hatsune Miku? Yeah, I know. It really is. But yeah, it's crazy. I already have Meloetta, so I have no reason to get it here. The only one I got the Shaman, just finished it recently, and I have Mew. I only have the Mew in Go because there has been nothing. I haven't touched Pokemon Go in like a year. Maybe you should, because they made an oopsie with the raids recently. So they gave everybody a free selection of legendaries, which include the 3 Swords of Justice, the 3 Genies in Therian form, and 5 Genesect. And yes, all of those Pokemon have a chance to be shiny. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of them. I would have loved one of the Genesects to be shiny. If it was, I would have transferred that bad boy straight into home, because it's currently the only way I can get an English Genesect. But I don't know how long that thing is for, but they essentially gave us for free, and there was raids that are currently happening now, which gives you those rewards as well in order. I got half of them. I got all the Genies and I got all the Swords, but I don't think I'll get a Genesect unless I go out and find a raid that I can do by myself. There are a couple, which are like the starters, but yeah.
We'll also share promo codes for everyone to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new Season 2.
Oh, Kubfu's gonna be in here. Interesting. Oh, this is Masters, isn't it? Yep. I think it is Masters.
Let's ride this wave! Surf's up! We're heating up!
Hey, it's my boy, look at him.
Pokemon Masters DX!
Yep. I assume this... Yep. I was like, yep, there's gonna be cafe. Oh, it's so cute, look at that! The little apple pie. It is very cute. I haven't played this game in a while, though, unfortunately. I couldn't keep up with it. So there's too many things to grab, and then I just sort of, yeah, dropped it. Oh, the Sweets Pikachu, that's been a while. That's an old one. But yeah, the food in there is so cute. Oh, does this Pokemon sleep? Is Darkrai coming to sleep? Hell yeah. Oh no, it's both of them. Oh, Muna might be coming to sleep. Finally! You'd think the Pokemon based on dreams would have been here already. Ooh, that means we could possibly get shiny versions of them too. Alright, Unite. Yeah, I expected this was gonna be like this. If there's one thing Unite does, is like the costumes are great. Oh, a Alolan Raichu. I didn't know, look. A Creamy! My Alcremie! Oh my god, go back. I want to see Alcremie again. I mean, I was excited for Alolan Raichu, and then I saw Alcremie, and I was like, oh my god! Look at him! Look at the Raichu! Then Alcremie. I really hope they have different colors for Alcremie. I wonder if Alcremie will be like a tank or something. It definitely feels very support-like. I mean, it has a move that literally is about support. Yeah, Lolan Raichu is coming
Remote
in April.
Stadium will be returning to ranked matches. Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500.
Oh.
In it, a new feature called Eos technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus,
Interesting.
look forward to an updated map. With updated wild Pokemon, the win condition is simple. Be the first to score 500 points.
Oh, Psyduck is in that game. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Unite is one of those games I play like very occasionally. Oh, I wonder how many people got triggered by that jingle, like the din din din. Like it's almost like a crack reaction to some people. I've seen like some VTuber who was like, as soon as she heard that jingle, she starts like, you know, slamming the phone. I'm like, dang, that's an addiction. All right, we know about you. They better make trading a little bit easier. Goodness, trading is awful at the moment. But I assume this is for the new set that was hinted that was going to be a thing. Because Sinnoh was just recently released, so... Oh. Let's see, what have we got? Oh, interesting, they've got little marks on them this time. Oh, that Raichu card looks great. Go back. I saw it for a split second. Go back. No, I can't get it there. Like, I saw it for a very, very split second. Let me see if I can pause it again. Look at that! New Shaman card! Oh, it's so good! And there's something up here too that I can't really see in the top corner. That's another full art up there. Looks like it's a water type. Because I can see water written there. Ah, but that Shaman card's so adorable! Oh, the Unknown card looks really great too. Oh, check! In, like, capital letters. I forgot that the Unknown cards had, like, some really crazy sort of things on them. Hey, it's Goat Boy. He's here. Triumphant Light. So I guess this is like a mini-series. It's A2A. Okay, let's see. Special gift. You can obtain special booster packs guaranteed to include at least one card of plus higher. Oh, it started already. I better get to that, doing that after stream. Because it already started. It probably already started. That's good, that's good. Because I'm missing a couple of cards from this set, if it is from this particular set. I haven't traded any of the cards over. I think I only traded one card. No missions. Ranked, don't care. I've also noticed a lot of these cutaways have been based on every single generation, if you guys haven't noticed. I just noticed, I was like, oh, that's like 3rd gen, 4th gen, 5th gen, so we're up to 6 now. Oh, it's the real cards. You know, the ones that nobody can get right now because scalpers are chewing away at them. Anyways, I assume this is for the new set. Let's see. So dramatic. What is this, like Exodia? It feels like it. It's the EX set. Ooh, those effects look quite nice. Those actually look quite nice. Ah, Mega Evolution. Gotcha. Right. For me, I'm just like, oh, does the card look nice? That's all I care about. Pikachu. Bye, Pikachu.
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series. In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Hey, nice. I'll grab that when I can.
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come.
Oh, well.
A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge,
Oh.
and Quaquaval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle
Guess
events.
we gotta go back and do these as well, because these are new.
And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future.
Let's see. Okay, so I figured that once they finish the starters, they'd either recycle or do something different. So it looks like they're doing something slightly different, where they're just going through every pseudo-legendary. Okay, gotcha. I'm a little miffed, not really miffed, just like a little sad about the, what is it? This thing here? Let's see. I don't know if this means that the shiny Pokemon are more likely to appear in the special mass outbreak. Here's the problem. I may already have all of these, I'm pretty sure. So it really doesn't give me much. I mean, they're good for people, yeah. But Swaddle. Oh yeah, I am happy about that, but like I said, I have all these Pokemon as shiny already, so I probably will do this just in my own time. I have every single one of these Pokemon, like, so I don't really have any need for any of them. But good for people who want them, especially with these really small Pokemon, because I know things like these two are really hard to find. Well, especially Applin's really hard to find, so people who are hunting for that, if they don't know about that little tree trick. Charcadet's a little bit of a hard one to see. These two are pretty easy to spot. Poliwag's probably another hard one due to how not really noticeable. Probably Porygon's pretty cool. Lapras is always a nice shiny. Scyther, at least you get, if you get Scyther, you can get Cleavor and Scizor, so you get some there.
In-game evolve will appear in a series.
But I think we'll probably be doing these ones. The pseudo legendaries, not sure, but I think these will be a good excuse to go back and oh, they're happening back to back, aren't they? Ooh, it's gonna be tough, especially since I have like other games there. I don't know if I'll stream these ones. Let's see. Quackquavel might have a chance. Meowscarado, I think, will miss out, unfortunately, so I'll do that on my own time. Skeledirge could be possible, and so is Quackquavel, so I don't know. I mean, unless we switch Dragon Quest tomorrow for this, I guess, if you guys are interested in seeing me fight this, at least if I do these things, there might be a bit of an excuse to go back and do a little bit of shiny hunting, because we haven't done that in quite a while. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really think of.
Series of Terra Raid battle
We'll discuss more of this after the reaction. We've still got like, what,
and
11 minutes to go.
Are planned to appear in the future. We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to extend this one's lifestyle for a little bit
Please
longer.
have a look at this video.
Ah, yes, it's a good old summer playing video games. Hey! With those, the RNG of Stadium, you'd definitely feel like that. Oh my god, Battle Revolution? Dang. It really does make you feel old seeing some of these things. Oh, what? Wait, what? Wait, what is this? Wow, that kid just got obliterated. Oh my god! Is it what I think it is? It better be what I think it is. Oh my god, is this what I... Is this like Showdown, but like an official one rather than Showdown? Because it used Megas and Terras? Oh, that is exciting, to say the very least.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokemon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games. Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokemon Works.
Interesting.
And Pokemon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll be able to choose how
We'll be a
you
little
want to
bit worried
play
about the
based on where
mobile
you
section
are.
of it, but still very cool.
What's more, you can also connect with Pokemon Home.
Oh!
Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon.
Okay, I see. So you can just use your things from home. That is cool. I think this might be just a battle simulation similar to Battle Revolution, considering they showed off like Stadium, Revolution on just regular battles. So I think this might actually be just a thing where you could just battle only with 3D models. I mean, the biggest hint to that was Dondozo being next to Aegislash, which is not possible because Aegislash is not in Scarlet Violet. So yeah, I know that they're saying in other titles in the Pokemon series. So yeah, this is going to connect to other things. Miss Battle Revolution, we used to have it. Yeah, Battle Revolution's great. That's definitely one of the ones I also grew up on. So if this is the case, then yeah, we could probably bring Pokemon from like old things, especially since I'm working and doing Nuzlocke and stuff like that. If it does happen to have all 108 Pokemon, like the amount of like strategy that gets opened up would be crazy. I thought that Pokemon Stadium 3, lol. Yeah, it could be like Pokemon Stadium 3 in a way, but the fact that they showed off Mega Evolutions alongside Terrestrialization, it makes me wonder if that they're going to add the other things like Z moves and Dynamax and Gigantamax. That would be crazy if they add everything, because that would be like almost exactly like Showdown, but just with proper things. But it can't be a proper thing unless they bring back the announcer. That's what we really need. We need the announcer back.
You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world.
Alrighty.
Stay tuned for future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokemon Champions.
That's something we gotta keep a tab on.
Next, we'd like to share some information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available in.
Oh.
Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Judging by the foreign name.
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica de The Pokémon Company International. El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español latinoamericano desde el día de su lanzamiento.
Ah, okay.
De igual forma, además de los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores y entrenadoras pueden elegir, Leyendas Pokémon ZA tendrá también la opción de jugarse en español latinoamericano. Esto significa que de aquí en adelante habrá 10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras expansiones del famoso juego de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon estarán también disponibles en español de Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA al español latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca antes vistas. Como parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra misión de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon. Saber que los fans disfrutan aún más de jugar Pokémon en su idioma local nos permite explorar nuevas formas para deleitar a los jugadores de diferentes regiones y mercados como Latinoamérica. Este es un momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
All right, neat.
Finally, here's the latest update
All right,
on Pokemon Legends.
Here we go, boys.
ZA.
This is what we've been waiting for. It's the time. Okay, so it is more modern. Hey, look, they have similar hair to me. Lol. Alrighty. Hey, Fefro! Nice. Well, kinda expected that. Yo, Chikorita's getting something! Let's go! Let's go, Chikorita! Chikorita definitely needs something. Actually, wait a second. These are two Johto Pokemon, and then there's just Tepig. Did Centiquil... Oh yeah, I guess Centiquil's in Sui. The Johto starters are like, oh, whoops, we forgot Centiquil. Better, like, better bring in another boy. Oh my god, I'm so excited for Chikorita. I like Chikorita. So seeing Chikorita actually get something is always so exciting. And Totodile's a fan favorite too, so... But it is interesting that it's just like, you know... Wait, Pokemon are just roaming the streets. Interesting. Oh, that's a quick catch animation. That's good. Excuse me? What was that? Just... How... Wait, is this in the future, maybe? Like this... What was that? Yeah, this looks very futuristic. It looks like our rival. Yep, Mega Evolutions. We expected. Gotta show off the poster boy. Nah, we have to go back. We'll go back in after this is finished. Oh yeah, this is there for... AZ?! AZ's just here? And the Floette? Oh, I really hope we'll be able to catch the Floette, please.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
Oh, evolutions.
These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan
Yeah,
to
this is
turn it
definitely
into
future.
a city that people and Pokemon truly share. After you
Chandelure!
arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner: Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants.
Interesting, interesting.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
I love how they're
When
like,
you
here are the colorful characters, and just AZ look in the middle, just looking so depressed. Like, yep, he's colorful.
Arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny.
Oh, okay, so they're
The
gender-based too.
hotel where you'll be staying is
Holy
run by
hell,
AZ.
he is huge!
You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer.
The character designs are quite cute, of the rival and the main character.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive. To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
Yeah, this is...
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to
Oh,
catch.
interesting. Even if you KO it, you can catch it after it's before it, like, faints. Interesting.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Interesting. So it feels more like real-time battling.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond
Hey,
evolution
Ampharos is
by
here.
undergoing Mega Evolution.
Welcome back.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor. As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Oh. Well, I mean, Zygarde was going to be
Pokemon Legends ZA.
there. Okay, good. Late
Coming late
2025.
2025.
Plenty of time, peoples. Plenty of time. This is promotion match. Oh. Hinting towards something at the end there.
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin.
Bro, just take your time.
That concludes our announcements for today.
The longer it takes for
Thank
it to
you
be
very
done,
much
the
for
better.
watching.
But interesting. I knew that some people were thinking it was going to be in the future, but I guess it now confirms it. Bye, Pikachu. Alrighty. Well, I guess this is the part where we go back and take a look at stuff, right? Think it's going to be November or October? Sounds good. Alrighty, let's go over everything that we kind of got thrown at. First things first, Pokemon Concierge. If you haven't watched it, go give it a watch. There are 4 episodes so far, and the fact that we finally get some new episodes is really exciting. Because it's really charming, honestly. And obviously it has my mom's favorite Pokemon Psyduck, so, you know. Maybe I should get her to watch these episodes whilst they're on the YouTube channel for now, because we don't really have Netflix. But yeah, go give it a watch if you haven't. I guess we'll quickly go over the mobile stuff because, I mean, Pokemon Go is happening. Catch some Hat Pikachus. I think these 2 are new from what I've seen. Catch the black and white dragons, the starters, stuff like that. Still can't get over how they just like now have just immediately thrown in shiny Meloetta now that Meloetta's finally been shiny locked. Whilst they just have Victini here, like, come on Victini, we need you to become a shiny. Just a little bit more. Pokemon Masters. I do not play this game, but if you're interested in it, it seems to be ORAS stuff. And also here, yeah, Kubfu and Urshifu. I don't know if they were already in Go, so that is something. But yeah, Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Considering running through that game, it's quite nice timing, to say the very least. Alrighty. Pokemon Cafe. I haven't played it, unfortunately, for a very long time, so I can't really give my honest opinions on this anymore. Art style's cute, gameplay's interesting to a certain degree, but I remember it did get, like, a bit repetitive over a while. That's why I stopped playing, and then I couldn't get back into it. But I really hope that they start, like, actually releasing these things as real food. I mean, look how cute it is. Obviously, it's not 1-for-1 as the one in the picture, but, like, dang, it's very adorable. Pokemon Sleep. This is something I do play. I mean, there's not much to play to it. It's sleeping. But Darkrai and Cresselia are coming to the game. We kind of figured these 2 would arrive sooner or later, considering they're all about dreams and nightmares, which is what Sleep is about. But in the actual showing of this, they showed Munna. I believe Munna is not available in Sleep, so that's going to be a later release. So I am looking forward to that. Munna's a line. I like Mushana. Its shiny's great as well, but they're pretty neat Pokemon. Unite's kind of big for people who play Unite. Let me see if I can fast forward a little bit, because I don't remember if Suicune's not in the game, right? I'm thinking of Pokken. Suicune's in Pokken. Unless I'm trying to remember if Suicune... I think Suicune is. I mean, it's the one that's getting a costume, right? There we go. So, Suicune's coming out, like, in a couple of days, so maybe it is just a costume. I haven't played in the game for a little while, so I don't remember what the newer releases are. Alolan Raichu! Finally, Raichu representation. Let's go. Raichu needs the representation. Like, Pikachu is already in this game, and I don't even think Pikachu, like... You don't even do the thing where, in these games, the Pokemon evolve to their later stages. I don't even think Pichu's in the game. It's just Pikachu, isn't it? So, it's good to see, to say the very least. And then, obviously, I'm excited for Alcremie. I really hope that some of the costumes are just different flavors Alcremie. Base Alcremie's okay, but I'm always the mint lover. So, the new... mode, I believe, first to 500. I think that's not bad. None of the baby Pokemon are. Yeah, apparently friendship is not found on the battlefield. But this first to 500 sounds like a very interesting event, and it helps like shorten matches, I think, if you are really good with it, considering it is just first to 500, so... Okay, I guess Suicune was already in the game, so it's a Suicune costume. Pokemon TCG Pocket. If you play the game, there's not really much we can really say about it. Game's doing pretty well. Everybody's getting addicted to opening packs. RNG has not been favorable to me recently. I've gotten a couple of good Wonder picks, but yeah. Trading, I do not know how we can make it work. I've been thinking maybe doing it through the Discord or something like that. But as of now, trading's also a bit weird. On the Plus news, we've got some new cards. Look at that Raichu card's really good. The Crobat card's really nice too. Like, people always want the really big rare cards, but like, honestly, some of the smaller cards are just as good. But I guess we kind of figured... Oh, it comes out tomorrow for you guys and probably today for me. I mean, we had Dialga and Palkia. It was probably going to make sense we get Arceus. A bit of a shame that Giratina gets a bit snubbed, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, he did get banished to the Distortion World, so... But I assume this is going to be similar to the Mew packs. Mythical Island, I think it's called. So I think this is going to be like one of those smaller packs, but, you know... I prefer the smaller packs because it only has this one packet. That's a problem I have, is like sometimes I'll just keep drawing from like one particular set and get all the cards from that particular booster pack, but then sort of neglect the other ones or don't know where I'm missing certain cards. That's kind of why I've been having trouble finishing the first set, the original one, because it has 3 different ones. You could either Charizard, Pikachu, or Mewtwo. And I don't know which like has the cards that I'm missing the most of, so it's really confusing. That's why I preferred the Mew one, and I'm probably going to prefer this one too, because it's just one pack, so I don't have to think. So if I accidentally wake up at 10 in the middle of the night forgetting to open my packs, I can do that. Without having to worry about, oh, where am I actually missing the packs? If you play the games, don't forget to pick up this special stuff. Pull cards. Play games, I guess. This is always so funny, this is the regular TGC. And I don't know what to say about TGC right now. It is a mess. It really is. If you've heard anything about the Prismatic Evolution situation, yeah. Like, it's sold out around the shops where I'm at, and I haven't even seen anything. Like, I have literally not seen a single packet of Prismatic Evolutions. And I do want some cards from that set, but, like, it's just impossible to find. So, hopefully they'll start picking up the pace or making it a bit easier for people to get, because right now... I don't know what's happened, but it seems like everything's being scalped to death at the moment. We're having another one of those waves of scalpers coming in. For this set, I guess I could say, I think I don't mind these type of EX cards. They're a little bit bland, usually because it's only like a small little section of the card. But I will say this effect that they have, this blue and red and the pink and yellow effect, that's really nice, to say the least. It gives the cards a lot more pop to them, to say the very least, which some of these cards really need some pop, because a couple of EX cards have been rather boring. But yeah, this is from a person who collects them solely for the aesthetics. I don't really play the games. I just collect them because they look nice. So I can't really say much on it. But yeah, I guess Mega Evolutions are back. Make sure you pick up these. Did you get the Violet book and the Scarlet book for the Rotoms if you want? I assume it's only for one or the other. So if you play Scarlet, you get the Scarlet book. If you play Violet, you get the Violet book. Simple enough, to say the very least. I believe there's also in stores are doing a Flying Eevee Terra code or something like that. So that's another thing to look out for if you are interested in event Pokemon, because I know there are some people who exclusively collect event Pokemon as part of their own little collection. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Mass outbreaks. If you're missing these shinies, as you can see here, from the 28th to the 20th of March. So you have about 20 days of all these Pokemon having a higher chance of being shiny. So if you've not caught any of them, I would highly suggest you go out there and grab them, because some of them have really good shinies. Some of them, not so much. Chuck it, I'm looking at you. But like Finizen's got a great shiny, and the Smoliv line's really good shinies. Swaddle's a bit disappointing. Applin line's great, and you get like now what 4 different ones, because if you want all the Applin line, you got to get like 5 Applins. You need Applin for Appleton, for Flapple, for Diplin, and for Hydrapple. So you need a lot if you want to get the whole line. Poliwag's got some OG shinies. They're okay. Toad's probably nice, but it's a bit hard because it's a trade mon. Scyther's got good shinies. If you like the metallic texture, I'm okay with them. Porygon's Porygon. And then Lapras has always got a great shiny. Purple shiny's always good. So yeah, I guess make sure you jump on the games. You only just have to have the internet connect for these things to work. So even after the event finishes, if you haven't updated your game, when this event ends, you can still hunt these things. So just make sure you update your game so that you do get them. But you probably want to keep your game somewhat updated due to the fact that we are having Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and Quackquavel as such. I'm not sure. I have to decide whether I want to stream these guys. Because, I mean, it gives me an excuse to go back to doing some shiny hunting, and truth be told, a lot of you guys seem to like it when I do Pokemon stuff. So I could pause Dragon Quest for a little while. But we'll see. Because I do want to get back into Dragon Quest as well, so I'll have to decide. I could probably do Sunday, maybe. But yeah, I'll think about it. I've got a little bit of time to think about it. The Mightiest Marks are coming out for all the pseudo-legendaries, which I guess makes sense. Except Dragonite. Unless Dragonite's already been done. Because I don't see Dragonite. I see Tyranitar and then beyond. But yeah. These are just to get the Mightiest Marks on these Pokemon. One time only. I know some people like these things, so I do not know if I will be doing these all. We'll see how frequently these pop up. Because it might be just one of those things where it's just an excuse to do one of these hunts, get them on, and then do some shiny hunting afterwards. Because there are still Pokemon I'm missing from Scarlet and Violet. The problem is that with the recent shiny huntings I've been doing, I don't have enough Herb and Mystica, so I'm going to have to, like, restock on that, but we'll see. This thing. This is very interesting, to say the least, if it is if we think it is. But yeah, like, the fact that they showed off, like, Pokemon Stadium, you can see all the different games. They showed off Battle Revolution up here. I was like, oh, is this, like, something? I thought it was just maybe, like, a sort of event, but I noticed that a lot of it was battling. But yeah, this is essentially a better version of battling, I guess. In this sort of giant stadium and such. And, I mean, we have Terastallization, and we also have Mega Evolution. So this will be very interesting to see. My only concern, I think, about this particular thing, Pokemon Champions, I'd be worried about, is the fact it's mobile as well. That would be my only a little worrying fact. Just because they might have to put the graphics down. But I think they did show, where is it? This looks like what it's going to look like, just here. I know it says no actual game footage, but I think this is sort of a sneak peek of what it might look like. So if it's just a battle revolution, at least with this type of thing, they can just focus on it. One good thing would be is that all the Pokemon get updated models, if that's the case, because there are some Pokemon that obviously haven't been in the most recent games. So if they go for, like, it looks like it's not a Scarlet and Violet texture, because this seems a bit more simplistic. So I'm wondering what they're, like, going to use as the model for the lighting and stuff like that, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, my concern would be just connectivity, because mobile can be a little bit finicky, but then again, Switch Online's not the best either. But yeah, definitely interesting, to say the least. Actually, these outfits sort of look familiar, don't they? Like, this looks like almost like a bit like the Blueberry Academy outfit, doesn't it? But yeah. very excited to hear about this one. I think this is a game I'm going to keep on my radar. And if it is, I think it'd be really cool, because if this is my only hope for this game, is that if it does have every single Pokemon in it, it would be fun to verse other people with it, because having a huge roster of Mons would be very interesting. It'll keep things a lot more fresher, but we'll see, because there are obviously some Pokemon that are a lot stronger than others, but it might be a case of that now that we have, voice crack, now that we have other Pokemon jumping in, like, for example, like, things like the legendaries and stuff are really overpowered, but if we have more checks to them, it might make the game a little bit better. But yeah, the fact it connects to home is definitely a good sign. But I wonder if that means if there's going to be, like, special sort of rewards if you connect with home. We'll see, I guess. They're adding a different language, Latin American Spanish, to, I guess, games from now on, which is really neat. That's all I can really say about it, is just more language options are great. Makes it a little bit easier for some people. Alrighty, are you guys ready to talk about the big thing that we basically saw? ZA! Alrighty, so I have to say I do like the protagonists' designs. They're simplistic, but I guess also that's the thing we have to be worried about, is that X and Y were known for fashion. So I do like both their designs. They very feel quite in place. And we can see a couple of the NPC designs in the background and stuff like that. I do like them. It's not just because of the little hair flicks. I think it's like the sort of casual in a way, which I think looks quite nice. They're obviously rocking the sort of green and black colors, which obviously is supposed to be sort of pointing to Zygarde, which makes sense. But yeah, it seems like this seems to be further in the future from X and Y. I mean, the fact that AZ is back with his Floette clearly means that this game is after the events of X and Y. How far from the events of X and Y is not known, but the fact that the technology here seems to be pretty high tech, I would say it's pretty up there. Fefro! He's in the game. We kind of knew he was going to be in the game. And we got the Kloitza line. I really do wonder if they're going to make a new Furfuro thing. What I'm excited about is that this is an opportunity for us to finally get shiny Furfuro. And maybe also get all the trims, because all the trims and shiny Furfuro are legitimately locked. I was hoping for the Pokewar. Yeah, I guess so. I know some people wanted that too, but the thing is that they also had, like, Hisui being like that, so maybe they were a little worried that it was treading too similar territory, considering. And I guess the other issue would be, like, how do we make it that the protagonist ends up in that location if it was back in the war? But yeah, I know a lot of people want that. Sandile's in the game. Here's the interesting thing I find so funny, is that it's just the two Johto starters and then just Tepig. Which I find really funny, because a lot of people were expecting that it was going to be from 3 different games, because if you remember Legends Arceus, it had Rowlet, Centiquil, and Oshawott, which were 3 Pokemon, all from different generations. So it is a bit odd to see that we're getting 2 Johto Mons, and then just Tepig. Yeah, he's just vibing, he's just there. Which I just find really, really funny. I wonder if they're going to explain why these 3 were chosen, but yeah. Anyways, if these guys get some new forms or new Mega Evolutions, that'd be great. We need to give Chikorita a bit more. Chikorita needs more. But I think we're going to get more stuff with these 3. The fact that they didn't show us any evolution for these guys probably is a good hint. The Mega Band is back, but we kind of expected that. Taxis look like they're back too. Bunnelby, I think, is back since Sword and Shield, at the very least. There's something walking in the background over here. You guys probably can't see it. It's behind this tall grass, behind the guy standing there. I can see something moving. I think it's just a scatterbug, though. Anyways, this is the part that caught me off guard. Teleportation! So that easily means we're definitely not in the region of, like, anything to do with the past. But yeah. It seems there's also, like, some sort of thing that allows you to jump in midair. It looks a bit like the Rotom foam thing. Also, the rivals. The rivals look nice. I do wonder if it's like gender locked, so it's a bit of a shame because I think I prefer the male rivals' appearance a little bit more than the female rivals, but that's just me. And I'm most likely going to pick the guy anyways. They double jump too. Also, let's go back a little bit. So we have confirmation of Mega Sableye, Mega Absol, Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Lucario, Mega Gyarados, Gardevoir, the 2 Charizards, Ampharos, and Altaria. Altaria is great. I've always wanted to use... But actually that does confirm interesting something too. Altaria is, I believe, was not in X and Y, if I remember rightly. I think it's an ORAS exclusive, so that might mean that we might be seeing, hopefully that might mean that we'll see some ORAS ones. But yeah, that's all they really show us with that. So here's the female rival. She's okay as well. I'm not sure about the shirt though, like why crop top with a turtleneck? That doesn't make sense to me. But I'm not one to be too picky. Actually, also this logo is interesting too. Alright, we got these guys. So, I do not know exactly who they seem to be. They look like they're just totally original characters and such. And I want to see close on that. Also, yeah, AZ is back. And Eternal Floette. Now, this is something that actually gets me a little bit worried, because obviously Eternal Floette is just chilling here. I do not know if if AZ will allow us to take Eternal Floette. There could be a chance that it's just not a case of that. I would be a little upset about that, because this is one of the things. This is like the monkey paw theory thing. How I was like, oh, I really want Eternal Floette in the game. What if this is really it? It's just like, yes, we get Eternal Floette in the game, but you can't have it. I really hope Game Freak doesn't do that. I really want Eternal Floette. I want to add it to my living decks. And, I mean, the shiny would be nice too, but getting Eternal Floette in the first place would be, like, the biggest thing for me. So, I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, AZ's back as well. And we have Glowing Butthole Dog here. So we got Zygarde's coming back, and it seems to be that we have a Doggo Zygarde. So we'll have to see more about that particular aspect. But I guess that will be at a later time. Alrighty. This is, I think they're implying that all of this will be mostly in Lumiose City. That's what I'm curious about, is that we've obviously, Lumiose is really big and everything like that, but I wonder if we'll be able to go and check out other regions of the Kalos region. But I guess we'll find out later on. Budews and Vivillon are back. In fact, yeah, we have to accept the Eevees were going to be back. It's finally important to the plot. Yeah. Zygarde finally has plot relevancy. There seems to be some sort of academy sort of thing. Well, they have like these school uniforms. So I'm wondering if we'll be visiting that sort of place at some point. Looks like here we have a look at the Pokemon centers. And they've got a revive machine here too. Oh no, it's like center here, so this must be their little icon. Don't know what this guy's about, if he's a Pokemart or if he looks like the delivery guy, you know, the ones that you get for events. So there might be events here, like mystery gift events, but I guess we'll find out at a later time. The wild areas are really interesting, how they've got these holographic sort of things. So I'm wondering if people can be found wandering around here, or you just have to go around these sort of things. Patrat! We haven't seen Patrat since, like, the 3DS days. I don't think it's even... Well, I think you can possibly get it in Sun and Moon, but yeah, it's been trapped for a long time. So that is Patrat's first appearance in the home consoles. You can see a Cloetza, you can see Pikachu. This is interesting here, this thing. Are they just people just holographically talking to each other? I mean, X and Y had the holograph news thing, but that was like a little image, so maybe they finally made the technology that people can just casually talk to each other over the internet while in person. Which is bizarre, to say the very least. Larvitar and Bagon are here. So I guess those respective lines will be there, and I guess that makes sense because both these guys have Mega Evolutions. So yeah, I guess we could just assume anything that had a Mega Evolution is going to be in the game. So things like Beedrill, Pidgeot, Ordino, the Hoenn starters maybe? That's still a little unknown. I assume the Kanto starters are here because, I mean, everyone would be really upset if they just casually have 2 Charizards but they didn't bring Venusaur and Blastoise. But I wonder if that means Mewtwo will be in the game, because Mewtwo also has a Mega Evolution, so there might be a side quest for us to get Mewtwo in this game. We'll see. Aegislash is back, which is really interesting. Not the first time, yeah, but we can hope for those fans. Trubbish's line, the Chandelure line's confirmed. Bellsprout line's confirmed. We already knew about Sylveon, because it's an evolution. Anything else? Yeah, they're not showing anything about these 3, just that you can get them. Understandable. I do wonder if that's the thing, is interesting thing too. Because this is based in the future, are region variants going to exist? Because with the region variants of the starters, it was because they brought those Pokemon over to Hisui and they adapted to the environment. Here is a bit weird because this is a location in the future and this is Kalos. So, and there's no region variants from Kalos, like, at all in the present day. So I don't know how they're going to explain that unless it's just, oh yeah, some of these Pokemon are just here. Can't wait to use Tepig, so you're going to go the Tepig route. Since we are grass people, we probably will take Chikorita. I am going to assume it's similar to Legend Arceus, that you can catch every single Pokemon. That's something interesting as well, is since this is in the future, I assume trading is a thing, but I wonder if eggs are a thing, or that's going to be another thing that's, like, kept out of those type of games. So, like, it's either going to be that there is a way to breed these Pokemon to get more of them, or it's going to be just, like, everything's just going to be in the game available to catch as single player. Because they obviously didn't show anything multiplayer related. And I doubt that's going to be multiplayer, considering, like, the fact you can just, run around during battle. There doesn't seem to be anything new here in the cafe scene. The NPCs look quite nice. Ah, okay, now I can see a bit closer to that. So that guy is wearing a Baneri hairpin. I've been trying to figure it out. Also, look at those sideburns. Holy hell. Man has got, like, handlebars. But yeah, the designs of all these characters and the lighting is really good. I think it's very solid. I probably am not as big of a fan of these big eyelashes down the bottom, but that's just me. I am a bit sad because I do like his design a lot, and if I play the male character, I assume he's just not going to be your rival. I do wonder if they're siblings, or if they're, like, related in a way. So Urban and Tawny seems to be their names. So I'm wondering if they're, like, it's a case of they're both present in the games, or if it's just only one exists if you choose a certain gender. Also, AZ, I can't get over how damn big AZ is. But yeah, he really is holding into that old man thing. Like, he is starting to get affected by it. He's got, like, a knee brace, a cane. But it is interesting to see him back. And he's, as much as he seems very, like, you know, depresso espresso, he seems to at least be in a better state now that his Floette is back. He lanky. Oh yeah, he's always been massive. But I think in the 3DS version, like, seeing him here as a 3D model, not with the chibi-sized version of, like, X and Y's sort of art style, this really shows how tall this man is. Like, he is massive. Like, this kid is probably, like, a young adult, and he towers over him, and he's crouching, too. So AZ probably would come off the top of the screen if he stood up straight. And obviously, Eternal Floette seems to be doing well. Of course, this seems to be the new company that I think, yeah, Lumios's redevelopment. So Jet and Vinny. seem to be. Is her hair like swiveled around there? That's interesting. Rich people hairstyle. But yeah, I wonder if people are making jokes because of that that YouTuber. Just a guy. He does not look like a Vinny, I will admit. But yeah, looks like. Okay, there we go. There's a better thing of him. Yeah, I saw something else. So he's got a Pancham as well as a Baneri. So he just casually have these really cute Pokemon in his hair bun. Yeah, seeing from all the pictures, it looks like, yeah, the gender thing is going to be that you only get one or the other. Eck. Sag. I really like both the male rival and trainer. And it looks... I think they are just going to be gender locked. Eh. It is a shame, but I guess it is what it is. There's another one of those guys. The delivery guys. Maybe it's just a delivery guy that just wanders around. I guess we'll find out later. I see there's taxis here, so I wonder if they're going to bring back the taxis from before. In X and Y. Magikarp's back. Budu's back. I mean, the 3 starting Pokemon. I do wonder if we're going to get a new form of this, or how the Scatterbug line's going to work, if it's going to be still region locked, because, I mean, there was trading in Legends Arceus, but it was very limited. So I wonder what they're going to do about that. And also, yeah, it looks like there's 5 zones, but I guess. Oh, at least on the map you can see where these zones are, so they're very, very easy to see. Actually, this is the first time we get to see the HUD. So we've got... Interesting, I think this shows where the EXP's gotten, but it looks like only Chikorita got EXP? Yeah, because we only just caught the Fletchling. Actually, it got imported in here real quick. It's already here before it's even registered up here. But yeah, that's definitely a taxi. But it's not moving, it's got no one in it. The Pokeball icon looks very cel-shaded in this game. Like, very distinct lines in the art. And you can see here too with this Fletchling where it's got that bright white line. So it looks like the art for some of the Pokemon is going for the very cel-shaded look. So that's quite interesting. This is also interesting too, is like when the Pokemon gets KO'd, then you can throw the ball even when it's KO'd. Also, we get to see Swirlixes here. I mean, it's from this region, makes sense. The battling is very interesting, to say the very least. Just the whole being able to run around. And it looks like you can dodge attacks, because Totodile takes no damage from that rollout. So I'm wondering, like, what degree of dodging is going to be in this game. Yeah, here we go. There's Pidgeotto, right there. So that's confirmed that the Pidgeot line's here. We've got the Slurpuff, we've got Skiddo, Hippowdon, Gumi is here, apparently getting 666. So that confirms a lot. We know Onyx is in the game. Nothing new here. Okay, interesting too. So you see here, when Vivillon was out, it has this battle thing, so you can see which Pokemon is out in battle. And also this thing here too. So it looks like I assume the directional pad or something like that might be used for each of the moves because of the way they're located. But yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how the battling plays out. It's like a mix between Legends Arceus because, I mean, your trainer gets to move around as well in the battle. So I'm wondering if you can get hurt from attacks like in Legends Arceus. Mega Evolution's back. I wonder how it's going to work. I mean, we know what Mega Evolution does, but I wonder how long it lasts because you obviously can run around and catch Pokemon as well, so... Also, back here with the Kangaskhan fight, if I can see it here, all 3 of these Pokemon are in battle, by the looks of it. Ah, here we go. There's a meter of some sorts down here. Guys probably can't see it as well because it's behind this tree. But yeah, there's this meter here. And there's also these C+ symbols for each of the attacks when they Mega Evolve. So I assume this indicates that they are stronger. Nothing unusual about the party down here. Just looking through all the battles to see if there's any Pokemon we might miss here. Dragalge's here, which I guess is to be expected. Yeah, all the Vivillons we've seen are the pink variety. Hey, there's Raichu, but I guess Pikachu makes sense. So Raichu's here. Glaceon. Nothing different there. There's a Victory Bell here. Furfuro. Yeah, and I think, yeah, they haven't shown any other really different Pokemon. Dedenne's here. Inkay, of course. Litleo, I think we didn't point out. That's something interesting, this scene here. Let me go back for just a brief second. I'm wondering, this looks like Looker's office from the Looker series that they had. There seems to be a picture here of something. I think it's Esper. Yeah, it's a picture of Esper. You probably would have to look at it closer up, but if you look on the thing, I can see little grey body and little 3 grey tufts of hair. I think that's supposed to be Esper. Or Mimi, was it? So I think this is definitely confirmed to be Looker's office. I mean, the fact that it's got this dartboard with lines coming off it, I think this is supposed to be Looker's office. So I guess Looker might have some relevancy. Not entirely sure because he leaves at the end of that particular arc. So, what was her name? Is it Emma? I think her name was. Maybe she now takes over the office. Well, I guess we'll find out. And obviously the little Zygarde cells, we kind of expected to see them, but I'm wondering how much of them we'll see just dotted around. And also, yeah, ZA. I've also noticed this little red line here, so I'm wondering what that's about. Under the ZA's, like, little dash symbol here. This thing's interesting here. So, let me see. I wasn't able to read it fully. This is a promotion match announcement. So, I assume this is also part of ZA. So I'm wondering what this is all about, and yeah, that's Lumiose City, but it's made in more sinister light for some reason. So I'm wondering what these promotional matches are about, but I guess we'll find out in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that we've covered. So I am glad we get to see more on ZA stuff. The lighting in this game seems to have this more sharper cell shading to it. Like you can see these defined white lines of light, which I think look good. Like, also there seems to be like little cutscene like sort of things where like characters are sitting in locations and stuff, which is nice. Also, that cake looks pretty good. So yeah, I think that's everything that I can spot. I'm sure there's probably people out there who have like hyper analyzed everything to like point out like, oh, this is happening and this is happening, whatnot. But yeah. Oh, another thing I guess I could point out is that, yeah, you can now just casually climb buildings, or casual like. Oh, this is gonna be tough though. I really do like the male rivals design, so I'm just wondering if I'm going to have to play the female character this time around. Just to get him. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too keen on the female rivals design. I think it's just the shirt looks really awkward. Things I am excited about. The fact that they showed off a bunch of Mega Evolution, I think that might mean that we're going to get all the Mega Evolution, so I'm excited to see some of them back. As much as Mega Evolution is kind of my least favorite mechanic in these games, like overall of all the gimmicks, I would say that I am excited. I do hope Ordino comes back. I always like Ordino and I want to use Ordino. They didn't show off anything new for Furfro or Vivillon, so it's still up there. Still a chance. Still a very small chance that we might get those Pokemon with new forms, but we'll see. There was nothing that showed new forms, at the very least. Because that's something interesting, because in Legends Arceus, they showed off the new forms for the Hisuian Pokemon pretty openly. I think Braviary was one of the first that got shown off, and obviously Zorua. So the fact they've showed no sort of new Calossian forms might mean it's not going to be as big of a deal, but we'll see. It's just a waiting game, since this will be late 2025. Overall, I don't mind the HUD. It's a little simplistic, but I think I'd prefer it being simplistic and really easy to read over it being crazy stylized. So, like, the big font, the big numbers really make it a lot easier to read, which is good. There seems to be a day and night system, so I'm wondering if that affects things as well. But yeah, it looks like you could just climb around a lot of different locations. And the fact you fight a Flaffy just up on this, like, terrace is quite interesting. There's a lot of places that just seem to be sort of empty seatings and stuff, so I'm wondering if that's just, they're just locked off from the public, or the public can only use them from time to time. But I guess we'll find out later on, because we obviously still don't know much about this, this particular company. If I can, yeah, this one, which name I can't pronounce. Quasatico or something like that. Quasatico. They seem to be the big head company, so I'm wondering if we're getting hired in a certain way to join them. But I guess we'll find out later on. Got plenty of time to think about that. But yeah, at least people could stop arguing about certain things, so we now have more information. I bet all the artists are going to do their best to start drawing characters and locations. Because I think, yeah, a lot of these characters, including the NPCs, like from the trainers to the actual NPCs just wandering around, I think they all look really nice. Like, none of them stick out as really awkward looking and stuff, which I think is really nice. It looks like the frame rate's also looking a lot better compared to Scarlet and Violet's. That was like a big issue, like with Scarlet and Violet, was the performance issue. I do wonder if this is going to be a Switch 2 launch title. That might be a thing too, of why it's going to be happening later in the year, because Switch 2 is going to get a direct in April. So I'm thinking that's what's happening here, that it's a Switch 2 title. And I think that's for the better, if the Switch 2 is more powerful than the Switch. But, yeah. That seems to be all I can really gather from this. So, the two things I'm probably most interested in, well, three I guess, is more TGC stuff. The Scarlet and Violet stuff's cool, but it's not too big of an interest for me. The Pokemon Champions is definitely something I'm going to keep an eye out on. But it's going to be a long time since it's in development only, so we're going to probably not see anything there. And obviously Legends ZA. It's going to take me so long to get used to saying it. I keep accidentally saying ZA, and then sometimes I say Arceus, and then I say the other way around when I'm trying to refer to the other one. So it's going to take a while. But, yeah. A lot to look forward to, I guess. Still can't get over this shirt. But yeah, I think that's all I can see. The general environments look really nice too, so that's something to also be very happy about. Like, the texturing looks really great. You can see back here, some of the trees start to go low poly. Some of the buildings are a bit lower in their resolution. But it's not too bad. I don't think I see any clipping in the background. That looks a bit very low poly out there, but everything up here, up close, seems to be, looks alright. And that these things still seem to be somewhat defined, so I'm wondering what sort of render distance this is going to have. But yeah, that's more of a nitpick at the moment. So yeah, I have been babbling on for about an hour, so I did say that this is mostly likely just going to be this sort of stream because Monster Hunter Wilds just came out today. I've picked it up and I've got to get that stuff set up so I can play with friends on that. So tomorrow is when we're actually going to be streaming. This was a sort of impromptu sort of thing. We're going to probably go back to Dragon Quest, and maybe I'll see if we'll do something about Pokemon over the day for the Meowscarada event, considering it is already out, I believe. It's going to Thursday, so I'm going to be, like, working. So we're either going to do it on Sunday, maybe, or switch Brothership, because we have been playing Brothership quite a bit, so we don't have to worry too much in terms of, like, progress and such. But I do definitely want to get back to Dragon Quest, because I have done a lot of leveling up, and I think we'll be able to beat that boss that we got sort of walled on, but we'll leave all that discussion for that. So yeah. Pretty solid Pokemon Direct. Was expecting the mobile stuff, so that doesn't bother me too much. happy to see some things that I am interested in. And I knew ZA stuff was going to be talked, so yeah, Champions is definitely the biggest surprise. So yeah, I think I will stop waffling and I'll let you guys go. So for those who did join me for this, thank you so much. And I hope you guys also are excited for some of the news that is coming out for Pokemon in the future. And I guess next time I do something like this will be for the next Nintendo Direct, which is somewhere in April. So look forward to that. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I guess I'll get to give you guys all the details about Monster Hunter, because I probably won't stop talking about Monster Hunter. I know right now somebody downstairs has already started playing, and he's probably going to progress a little bit more until multiplayer is available, so I better catch up. So until next time, take care everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.